Alright.
Hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play.
Or just one over
Hey to me guys.
Yes. Hi guys, welcome to my blog.
Oh.
Alright, so today we have the
Don't you
review,
add-
so let's
don't add
see
one to
whatever
it or
questions
anything?
you have that need to be answered.
22.
Make sure that you're ready for the test tomorrow. 22?
Top 10
Alright, so let's start off with 22.
Top 10 review questions.
22 says, let R be the region between the graph of y equals e to the negative 2x and the x-axis for all the x's greater than or equal to 3. The area of R is what? So how would I calculate that area?
Integral.
Set up an integral, very good. So it's going to be the integral from where to where?
From negative infinity.
Nope.
Infinity. 3.
From 3 to infinity, right? How did I know it was from 3 to infinity?
Because it's from x greater than or equal to 3.
Very good.
How about that?
Of what?
E to the negative.
E to the negative 2x, right? dx, right? So how do we handle this guy?
Use the
So we write him as a limit, right? So it's the limit as what? B approaches infinity of the integral from 3 to b of e to the negative 2x dx. Good? Alright, so now we need to integrate him. We don't need to do use of, we don't need to do anything. He should be pretty easy to integrate.
negative 1/2 e to the negative x.
Negative 1/2 e to the negative 2x? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yes, partner.
Alright, so now we want the limit as b approaches infinity of negative 1/2 e to the negative 2x. And I'm going to leave the negative 1/2 out. Evaluated from where? From 3 to b. So we get negative 1/2 times 1 over e to the 2b minus 1 over e to the what?
Carol lied to me.
6.
Yeah, she's done a lot of things.
It just.
Are we okay or no?
I got the answer,
We
yeah.
know how we got 6? 3 times 2, right? Negative 6, it goes down.
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe so?
Yeah.
Alright, so this limit is only going to affect this part of the problem. So as we go to infinity down here, what does the value of that fraction become?
0.
0. So it's really negative half times. Oh, my pass, somebody left it in there?
Yeah, but
Yes? Does it say Mr. Science?
yeah.
Awesome, cool. Let's just put it right there.
Kenny, what's wrong?
I ended up with somebody's friend. That one's yours?
Yes, sir.
Alright, man, thank you.
Was it me?
These kids seem to have trouble recognizing the past that has my name on it. Anyway, so what do we end up with here?
Carol lied to me almost.
Move it up? Yep.
Half e to this, half over e to, half.
It was even
1 over 2 e to the 6.
Oh my.
1 over 2 e to the 6.
I couldn't say it, I'm sorry. Me
I
trabé.
got that the first.
Super
Huh?
easy.
Yeah. Not the first time, right? Oh no, it's this method.
So are you, so why are you even complaining?
This method is for what?
Volume.
We're not
Volume,
doing
I
Carolina.
asked you, you were like, yeah, okay.
When did you ask me?
I asked you, can you
I'm just
class
kidding.
like the
Oh
volume,
my.
right?
You never asked me that. I'm so sure.
Dude, yeah.
I was like,
Never.
no,
Yeah.
it's this method.
Alright, any other ones back here?
New Year, that's
What'd you get?
Number 37.
37. We don't have a 37.
Easy.
Oh, 23.
21?
Oh.
But we did it.
Yeah, but how do you get 10 minus 4?
Okay, let's do 21. We did this one yesterday?
That's the answer?
Alright, g is a
Yeah.
twice differentiable function. That means we can get how many derivatives?
I mean, you
of
could
g?
drop down everything.
2, right? Where g of 1 equals 0.5, and the limit as we go to infinity of g of x is equal to 4, right? Okay, so let's see. We want to evaluate this integral, so he's going to be the limit as what? B approaches infinity of the integral from 1 to b of g prime of x dx. So what is his antiderivative? G of x, right? Super easy. From 1 to b. Limit as b goes to infinity. Evaluate him, so g of b, right? Minus g of 1. And we want the limit as b goes to infinity. Okay, so what does g of 1 equal?
0.5.
It's given, right? So minus 0.5 And what's the limit as b goes to infinity of g of b?
4.
Right? That's basically the same thing as this, except they changed the x's to b. Right? So that's 4. So 4 minus 0.5.
7.
Super easy?
This requires
I made it more complicated.
Number 20? Yeah, let's look at 20.
Can we look at
So 20, is this improper? It's doubly improper, right? Farting going up the elevator and farting going down the elevator.
freaking god.
So let's separate it, okay?
See, this is my English.
Where is this function continuous? What is its domain?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, all real numbers?
Yeah.
We can plug in anything and this will never be 0, right? Okay, cool. So something else to look for, right? Remember we have to be diligent, right? So this would be the integral
I had to say, so now I'm gonna say something.
negative infinity to, let's say, 578,000. Is that cool?
Pretty accurate.
Of 1 over
Wait,
x
why?
squared plus 16.
Can we just do that?
Plus the integral from 578,000
Yeah.
to infinity of 1 over x.
So, on the AP test,
If you were to do this on the AP test, what would happen?
Plus the
You would get full credit,
Oh, I'm a prank so
right?
hard.
I mean, it just makes sense. Why would you use any other number other than that one, right?
It's true.
Duh.
Triangle.
Okay, cool. So now that was the easy part. Now the interesting
Oh, for the
part.
infinity.
Okay, how do I integrate this guy?
Oh,
Factor out
because
16
we're
on the bottom.
Factor out a 16. So I'm gonna take out, whoops, so I got 1 over, take out a 16,
Wait, where's your?
and what's left over?
Because it's
1 plus x.
1 plus x squared over 16,
Yes.
which is the same as 1 over 16 times
1 plus x over 4 squared.
1 plus x over 4 squared.
Big use of. Big
Oh,
use
so he's now in the form of 1 over 1 plus u squared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or x squared?
Yeah.
Cool, so that, I know that that guy's derivative is what?
Arctangent.
Arctangent, right? So if I pick this guy as u, what would be his derivative?
1/4.
1/4. I don't have a 1/4. I got a 1/16. So that means I need to multiply. I need to correct it by multiplying by what?
4.
By 4, right? So imagine 4 over 16 is really 1/4
Can't do that.
arctangent, right?
X over 4.
Of x over 4.
This
Are
kid.
you with me or no?
Yeah.
That would be the antiderivative of that. And that's kind of how I got there. Follow me or no?
Of course.
Yes, no, maybe so? No?
I got lost when you pulled out the 16. How did you get x squared over 16?
Because I divided by 16 and he didn't have a divided by 16 there.
Yeah.
So remember when you multiply, you need to get the original problem back? So 16 times 1 over 16 is just 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
It's just
If you divide by something that isn't there, you're dividing each one, right? So 16 divided by 16, what? X squared divided by 16, well, that's just x squared
Oh,
over
yeah,
16.
I got it.
Big brain steps.
Ain't no secret.
And then I had to rewrite that so it could be
Because
something
You
squared.
flipped it, that's why. I don't know, my
Yeah, I
brain-
switched them,
Sorry.
yeah, 1 plus x, I know I mixed you up, x plus 1.
Yeah,
Crazy
sorry.
stuff.
Yeah, sorry.
We're good?
Yeah.
Where did I get the 1/4? This 1/4?
Yes.
Okay, so if I get this guy's derivative, it's 1/4, right?
yeah.
But I don't have a 1/4 up here, right? I have a 1/16. So because I don't have a 1/4, I need to in my head add a 1/4, but I need to also add a times 4.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Where are you getting that times 4?
Oh,
Oh,
you're
because
doing
of
like
the
a, you're doing like
okay.
a use of.
Yeah, I'm doing use of.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got 1/16, right?
Yeah.
The integral of 1 over 1 plus x over 4 squared.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Yeah. I got you there.
So u is going to be x over 4. du is 1/4 dx. I don't have the 1/4, right?
So you gotta move it.
So 4 du is equivalent to
Yeah.
dx.
Oh.
I can get rid of this guy and replace him with a du, and get rid of this guy and replace him with a u as long as I multiply by what?
Yeah, but it's all in your head.
Oh.
I'm doing all that in my head.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
cow, PC
This
is
is so nice.
And now the integral of that is arctangent times this, which is the 1/4.
Look at all these formulas.
Arctangent of u. We're good?
Yeah, I get that. Thank you.
Alright, so here we go. So this leads us to, you want to do him multiple choice style?
Yes, please, please.
Okay, cool. So we got 1/4 arctangent of x over 4, right?
It's not.
Evaluated from negative infinity to 578,000 plus 1/4 arctangent of x over 4 evaluated from 578,000 to infinity. You could use a different number if you want to. So let's see, we got 1/4 arctangent
When I go back and look at the one, like, why?
of 578,000
What a wrap
over
up.
4, so use your number sense there. Simplify that, yes.
So another trick you have
You don't know the trick? It's just to draw a little triangle.
Oh my.
No more triangle. Minus, plug in negative infinity
Just draw a
there.
little triangle.
So we get arctangent of negative infinity. So we need to look at the graph of arctangent, right? Yeah? So what does arctangent do as I go to negative infinity?
It goes to z.
Yeah, so as I go to negative infinity, he's going to negative
Pi
pi.
over
Can I just have to know
over
this?
two.
Yeah.
So that's going to be negative pi
Come on,
over
don't
two.
be
That's why I said more, it's more complex.
Get on my
You
level.
have to memorize derivatives.
We got all of that plus
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
plug in infinity. What's arctangent of infinity?
Pi over 2.
Pi over 2, right? Minus 1/4 arctangent of 578,000 over 4.
Did you get the pi over 2?
Where did I get the pi over 2? Because as I go to infinity, the graph of arctangent approaches that horizontal axis. So when you're trying to find the value of something like at infinity, sometimes you're gonna have to reference the graphs of them
Yeah,
and see what the graphs are doing.
Yo, can you solve track?
Yes? No? Maybe
I
so?
am.
So what do we know about these arctangents? The 570.
Cancel out.
They cancel out, right? So I didn't even have to worry about them.
Yeah. Yeah.
This becomes plus, so pi over 2 plus pi over 2.
Why do they cancel out?
Half a
Because
pi
negative,
plus
positive.
half a pi.
Pi over 4.
Pi over 4, right?
Yeah. Pi.
So half a pi plus half a pi is only 1/4.
Wait, no. You forgot to multiply. It's half of 4. It's
What?
half. It's half of 4.
It's 1/4 arctangent of arc.
Well, 1/4, isn't it?
Oh, we messed up.
Oh my.
Yeah, we did mess up.
Oh,
We messed up.
AP test.
Because this part right here is pi over 2 negative, right?
Yes.
Times the 1/4.
What a big dude.
So it's really pi over 8, right?
Yeah.
Oh, homie got played. Okay, how about over here?
Same.
Pi over 2 times pi over 4, pi over 8.
Just cancel out the
Oh, so it's 0, right?
No.
No?
Pi over 4. Pi over
So
4.
pi over 8 plus pi over 8.
Pi over 4.
That's 2 pi over 8, right?
Pi over 4.
Which is pi over 8. Good job. We missed that in second block. We left them as pi over 2. Forgot to multiply by 1.
Big brain
So
block.
second block, if you're watching this video,
You suck.
make sure you correct pi over 2 times that 1/4.
Big brain block. Big brain.
Gives us that pi over 8 for each one, and when we add them, gives us that pi over 8.
Grab it. Free V-Bucks. I'm doing
Alright, any other questions?
I'm doing a giveaway for 200 V-Bucks.
Do you have the answer that can you just give us the answer to see if we did it right?
Big brain has the answer.
I think I did it right.
18, yeah, let's do 18. So let's see 18.
You can call from
I did that one.
So what's the problem on 18? He looks like a regular, normal, definite enough.
Appearances can
He has an infinite discontinuity? Where? At -1, right? So infinite discontinuity means vertical asymptote, and it happens at -1, right? So he's farting silently. Alright, so how would we handle this guy? The limit as a approaches -1. From what side? From the right, okay, be careful. Of The integral from a to what? 0. Can we send this guy up?
Yes.
Of course.
X plus 1 to the negative 1/3.
Okay, no, I get it, calm down.
Yes? So what is he similar to?
One
I'll do
over
my best.
x plus 3, 1.
1 over x to the 1/3, right? Is that similar to him?
Uh-huh.
So second half of that one.
Oh yeah, it
P
is.
series?
IP series. Kind of, yeah.
Kind of similar?
But like, oh no.
Like shift it over?
So it's
Kind of. Oh yeah, to the left.
So it should converge?
yes.
Why would this one converge? Maybe.
Because the
That's
What would
nice.
happen if you went to infinity?
That line
No,
is
that
pretty.
way.
He would diverge, right? But because I'm going to like technically a 0,
Yeah.
he would what?
Convert.
Converge. So let's see if that actually happens, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see if we end up with a finite number. So here we go. What's the integral of this guy?
3 over 2,
3 over
x
2,
plus
x
1,
plus
2
1 to the 2 over 3.
So 3 over 2,
x plus
x
1,
plus 1
to the 2 over 3.
to the 2 over 3. Evaluate it from a to 0. And we want the limit of that guy as a approaches 1, negative 1 from the right. So far so good? Right, plug in 0. 0 plus 1,
1.
1 to the 2/3
1.
times 3 halves.
2 over 2.
3 over 2, okay. Minus 3 over 2 times a plus 1 to the 2 over 3. And we want the limit as a approaches negative 1 from the right. So direct substitution. Plug in the negative 1.
0.
Negative 1 plus 1?
0.
Yes, 0 to any power?
1.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. 0.
0 to